Hello guys, welcome back to my old subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you for stopping by to my page. Yeah, today I want to teach you on how I make these beautiful uniform shorts. So if you want to learn about it, please don't go anywhere, just stay connected to my page. All right, this here is the uniform I'm working with. This is my tailor chalk, this is my scissors, this is my measurement book, and this is my tape. So let's get started. So now, this uniform that has all those stripe marks, you need to cut it so that the lines will be straight and not slipping. So see, I'm just trying to arrange it. This is slipping and I don't want this to be like this, so I'll just need to so let me just instead fold it this way. So I don't want all right. So you can see I've folded this part now. I folded this part now. The length I'm working with is the length is 17. So I just want to read my line here as a guideline. Then I'll measure 17, which is this 17 here. With extra 2 inches. Every time I'm taking here is 19. So the waist here is 25 divided by 4. How to get the slab measurement? The waist is 25 divided by 4 inches. That is 6. But I'm not taking 6, I'm taking 7 because I don't want it to be tight for them. So I'll be taking 7. So I'm marking it like this. This is a 7 for the slab. Then from here to there, this is your ankle, which is the knee part. It's in shorts, which is the knee. Now, so what I'll do next is, from here I'll measure my waist, which is 6.5, plus half an inch, which is 7. This 26 plus 1 inch, 25 plus 1 inch is 26 divided by 4. Because at the back we'll be putting elastic. So this is it here. As you can see. The slab here, which is 20.5 divided by 2. 20.5 divided by 2. That is 10. So you can see it's not enough. So I'll add to the measurements now, to the material, sorry. Yes. This is 10. Yeah. The waist. So I'm going to connect this and I'll just go on through. You know the uniform shorts, it doesn't need any shaping, any fitting. It just will need to be free for the child. So I'll be connecting this like this. So see me doing the line, you see me running like this. Then I'll just go up by 1 inch here. Then I will connect it. Just curve it, give it a curve. As you can see. Then here I'll open it all through, and that's all for the front. So let me just cut this out. I want to thank this distinguished group of Americans for continuing to work with Cuba, for the greatest period of prosperity in our entire history. Mr. William Shaw, so I've got this. So I'm going to open this now. This child is chubby, and that is why you see this. So this is all for the front of the shirt. So this is all for the front, as you can see. So I'm going to place this aside now, and I'll get to the back now. So the back now, I'll be putting the back, I'll be putting allowance for the back. Because you know why? There'll be elastic, and the back is where I'll be putting my allowance now. So I'm going to place the front to this. You can see the excess, I believe, at this slack parts. So now I'm taking measurements of trouble, adding just 1.5 inches. 1.5 all through. 1.5. 1.5. Then I'll connect it like this. Then at this the middle of the back, the middle here, I'll be going up by 2 here. So I'll just draw the line like this. 2. Then the middle here, I'll also be adding 1.5 inches. 1.5. 1.5. So you see me doing 1.5. 1.5. Then I will connect it like this. Then I'll cut this out. So you can see there are this middle part here. I'll be making noise. I will slant this to this now. So I'm going to slant it like this. As you see me doing, I've slanted it, so I will cut. Can you see it? Then I'll open this. This is it. This is all for the front. This is all for the front. So now, for the pocket, I'm not touching the back, I'm using the front. So I'm just going by 1.5 here. I'll just measure 5.5 inches downward, 5.5, yes. Then I'm going to slant this like this. To see me, my love.
What to do?
Have you seen it? I have slanted this. I've slanted this part. So I'll place this aside. I'll need to cut for the pocket, and I'll cut a very long piece, which is I'm going to use and drain the waistband. Now we put in my elastic. Remember the back. So the back band and the front band could be different. So this is it for now. So let me place this aside. So I'm cutting the second part, the same thing I did but different measurement. So as you can see, I repeat the same thing. The only difference here is the measurements for the second part. Person, just the length of this is 11. So it's for the second part. The same thing, I just added in everything, the same thing. So as you can see, so the same way I cut the first one at the same part. It's just different is the measurement. And this one I took here, the slab here is 6. Is what I took here, is 6. So now I'll be placing this to cut the back parts now. The back. Trying to manage the fabric. And let me see. So as you can see, trying to manage the fabric. So this now is not enough, so I'm taking this down. So I'll just trace it out. Oh, this other top up part here. Yes, there. I'm coming. This is can we make everything? You want to take water? I'm coming, please. So I'm taking 2. The same thing I did for the previous one. It's still 2 I'm taking. No, wait for me, I'm coming. I'm coming, wait. I'll be adding the allowances. So I'll be adding 1.5 inch outro. Sorry. One and a half. Yeah. So you can see the slab parts 1.5, the same thing. 1.5. Just take it all through. to the top. Then you connect. Can you see? So I'm going to cut this now. So you're going to slant the same way I did the first one. Like this. Slant it. So I'm just going to cut this out. So this they will cut for the pocket part. Still going by 1.5. Then at this part you come down by 5 and you slant it like this. Slant it. So I'm going to cut this out. So you see, this all for the front. So for our next video, the next one we're going to join all this together and like that. So stay connected. So this one now, I'll be going to my machine to stitch it. I'll stitch it all through like this, and I'll leave out 1/2 inch at the slab. Then at the front, we need to slant the waist at the front. So I'll be coming down by 1/2 inch here, just half. But if you want to come down by 1, it's still fine. But we're coming down by 1/2 inch. Yeah, just half here. Then I'm going to slant it. Make sure your material is equal. So I'm going to slant this waist. As you see me doing, I'll slant it now. So I'll go to my machine, I'll over stitch here and leave 1/2 inch here, the same thing at the back. Then I'll be back. Please don't go anywhere. So I'm back. As you can see, I'm done stitching the middle parts. This is it. That is the back, and this is the front. The 1/2 inch I asked us to draw. This is it at the snap, and this is the front of this short, as you can see. So now I've already cut my my pockets. I've already cut the pocket parts for this short. I've cut the pocket. So here I have a I have 5.5 here. So I'll see what I have here too. Also 5.5. So how do we achieve this? Remember, I went in here by 1.5 inch. So at this part now, I'll also go in here by 1.5 here, which I'm going to mark, and I'll be slant it like this. Then I will place this. So you can see, I'll stitch it here, flip it over and top stitch, and I'll do the same for this part. So please stay, don't go in here when I run back to my machine to stitch it up. So I'm back. I've joined it. I've also put the pocket. Remember I told us you sew from inside, you flip it over, turn it like this, you run a stitch on it. So now I want to make I want to clarify something here. At this waist part, the waist I'm working with is 21, and you need to, how you get the fronts to be balanced for the person's waist. I added 1 inch to that 21, which is 22 divided by 4. So divide by 4, which is 5.5 inches. You measure the half here, which is the middle. You place your tape like this. You place your tape from the middle like this. You measure the 5.5, the same thing to the left hand side, 5.5. Okay, so that after when we have shaped everything together, the waist will still remain. So this is for the front. As you can see, this is for the front, and this one, the back, doesn't have much details. So now I will cut a very long piece. This is the waist here is 15.5. So I will measure my long pieces of fabric which I have here. Which I have here. I will cut this now. So this now, I'll get the back. I will sew like this. Flip it over. Then I run a stitch on it. Then I will now pass my elastic inside and I will now shape it. So please don't go anywhere while I quickly rush it. So guys, can you see? I sewed from here and I flip it over. I run a stitch. I already passed my elastic, so I just run a stitch at the middle of the elastic. So as you can see. So now this is the front. I've already joined my fire the pieces on it like this. So now please note it. Note this, very very urgent. So as you can see, this is the front and this is the back. So how can we join the back to the front now? Look at, make sure this part is meeting here, this edge. So like this, you do it like this. And you see what I'm doing? Then you flip this. Just run a stitch down. Did you understand what I'm saying? Make sure it's meeting. Don't mind at this even if it's at S, but at least there's allowance at the down, so you can say trim that out. So yeah, make sure it's meeting. Then you flip this like this. Like this. Make sure it's closing. Then turn this. You run a stitch. So I'll be doing the same thing at the other left hand side. So let me move over to my machine. I'm coming. So when I stitch it, you all understand what I did. My friends, as you can see, I've done it. I've done this other part. I mistakenly sewed. I've also done this part to this part. So I'll just turn it. Can you see how it looks like? Can you see how it looks like? So let me turn it to the front. So can you see? This is the front and this is the back. So now let's move over to the length. I'll be taking away this excess at the down parts. Check the same. Without hand pads, if they are not equal, just trim it a little. So as you can see, now these parts we need to measure for our full length, and let's know what we got here. So the length we are working with is I need to go and pick up my book. So the length I'm working with here is 11. So let's measure what we have here. Remember to here, this is 12. But if I'm measuring together with the band like this, I'm going to get 13 and almost 14. So if you are good in stitching all over the place, you can, but me, I'll just flip it over like this. Just a little tip here. Just take away 1 inch out and I will run a stitch. So when I'm done with that, then I will now close this other part. I will close this part and I will stop it here like this. Just close it, the same thing. Then after that, I will now join the middle to middle together. I will now close it. So stay connected, please don't go anywhere. I'll be back. So guys, as you can see, I'm done taping it down, then closing the sides like this. Then I told you that you are going to get the middle of this and this, join it together. The little stitch that we left open, I just closed it. As you can see. So at the band now, I've run a stitch on it, as you can see. So I'm just going to turn this in and out. So this is all for the shirt. As you can see, this is all for the shirt. You just need to give it a very good press. A very good press. So I hope you like. Please like, subscribe and share, and also refer your friends. Also ask questions. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Bye.